Telmo, are you coming?
One moment, I'll be right there. Close your eyes.
You have a surprise?
Yes, don't look until I tell you.
What? Can I look already? Telmo, now is not the time for snorkeling. We have to make a project.
I'm only trying my costume on. Next week is the costume ball at school and I want to impress Tanya.
Oh my, I forgot.
Well, do you like my snorkel costume or not?
It's very good. You could win the contest, but I don't recommend it.
Why not?
I don't think you can kiss Tanya with that mask on.
Well, I hadn't thought of that.
I also want to try on a costume. When I tell you, cover your eyes. I'm coming out. Close your eyes. You can open your eyes. What do you think?
Where are you? I can't see you.
In front of you.
Not true. I can't see you.
It's because I'm just an invisible woman.
It's very original, but I don't recommend it.
Why?
Because Tito won't know where to kiss you.
Oh, you're right. Wait while I change. Close your eyes. I'm coming out. Ta-da!
Wow, how neat. You're beautiful. Tito will be impressed.
I know.
You've just given me an idea for another costume. I can't. It doesn't want to come off.
What's wrong, Telmo?
I can't take off the lifesaver.
Come out. I'll help you.
Woof, thank you. You can now close your eyes.
Very good. Tanya will fall in love with you when she sees it.
Then I'll stick with this one. I'll be her valiant and invincible captain.
Should we keep them on while we're making arts and crafts?
Okay. I just figured out what our project is today.
Don't say it. I bet we've come up with the same thing. We'll say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. A costume!
That was easy, no?
Yeah, it couldn't have been easier. Let's look at the materials. A garbage bag.
Colored felt.
Light blue.
A pair of scissors.
And colored feathers.
Are you sure about the garbage bag?
Yes, it has the right measurements.
But we're gonna end up with garbage for a costume.
How funny. You'll see that's not true. Let's go to the first part of our arts and crafts. We place the garbage bag with the opening facing down. We cut the upper corners in the form of semicircles and the middle in the form of a V. We cut wide strips of brown felt, giving it a tooth form. We glue the strips on the bottom of the body and on the sleeves.
We've run out of garbage bags.
We can ask Grown-Up for one.
Better I go to the kitchen and get one.
Why?
It's just that Grown-Up is very busy lately.
He has a lot of work, right? Grown-ups are always complaining they have too much work.
That's not it. It's just that they've given him a weight scale.
I get it. It's not working and he's fixing it.
No, he decided to get on it and he almost fainted.
He is a little fat.
Well, now he spends all day exercising and weighing himself.
Don't worry, it'll pass in a couple days.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna get a garbage bag. Ta-da! Here it is!
Telmo, that one's already full.
It's the only one I could find, but I'll empty it right now.
No, wait!
Tula, where are you?
Telmo, you've gone too far. Achoo!
Hey, there's something in here.
Of course, it's me. That's my head.
Achoo! Ow! I've just bumped my head into the table.
Stay still.
Something's moving on the table. I've got it. Ow! It bit me.
Nothing's happened. It's Paquito. He didn't recognize you and he got scared.
Achoo! Let me try to get the window and open it.
Okay. Meanwhile, we can look at the second part of our arts and crafts. We cut 2 long strips and 2 short strips of red felt. and then we glue them on top of the brown felt. We cut a lot of squares from the orange felt, and we glue them along the red strips. We decorate with more detail. Prepare 4 pieces of black felt, cutting strips into it without reaching the ends. Then we glue them on top of the laterals and on the shoulders. You think of such things.
What do you think if I call Grown-up to come and dress up?
Let's hope he'll forget all this exercise.
Grown-up!
Grown-up, we're going to the school costume ball. Want to come with us?
Then think of a good costume to put on. I bet you he'll come as a runner.
While he puts on his costume, let's explain the last part of our arts and crafts. We cut a piece of brown felt and we glue it on the neck of the costume. We glue different colored feathers. And we make a hairband from a strip of felt and feathers.
Voila! What a super costume!
You're going to win first prize!
Hey, I think one of your balloons is bigger than the other. Don't worry about it. I'll fix it.
Don't show off. You know you can't control balloons.
I'll go slowly. I think it came out too big. Let me blow the other one up.
Stop, Telmo!
A little bit more and it's ready.
Telmo, you're incorrigible.
No worries. We'll put the balloons on the costume that we just finished making and we give it to him. How do they manage to walk on just one wire?
And with no net. That was the best lion tamer. That one's really courageous.
Grown-up could also tame them. Isn't that right, Grown-up?
Hello, Paquito. How did you get the computer hung up like that?
This is the perfect case for Inspector Telmo. Let's think. The house was empty. The computer was off. Paquito was sleeping on the table. I don't see any relation.
Are you sure the computer was off?
Had you turned it on? There's something strange about all this.
Telmo, should we play circus?
All right, I want to be Telmo, the dino tamer.
Well, I want to be a juggler. What do you say we make some juggling balls?
Awesome! That way I could teach Dino to do juggling tricks.
And wouldn't you rather do it? Don't you know how?
Tula, are you doubting the great juggler?
Let's look at the materials we're going to need, and then you can show me. Different color balloons.
Scissors.
Rice.
A plastic bag.
String. Telmo, when do you plan on getting married to your girlfriend?
What? We still haven't even talked about it. We haven't resolved that situation with sharing of assets.
I need to know so I can save some rice to throw at the wedding. Or do you want me to throw pepper?
Yes. I mean, no. Tula, I don't understand.
What's that, Telmo?
According to the rules, I have to give her half of my things and she has to give me her half.
Of course.
But if we get married, my stuff is hers and vice versa. So basically, my stuff is still mine more than her stuff. Unless she doesn't know what things are mine. But then I would be lying to her. A couple shouldn't lie to each other and my stuff is my stuff and hers more than her stuff. So then what's the point of that sharing clause?
Well, that's interesting. While While I think about it, let's get started with the first part of our project. We choose 2 balloons of the same color and one that's different. We cut the long part of the 3 balloons and we keep the round part. We put rice in a plastic bag the size of a ball so that it would fit into a fist. We close the bag with string without letting the air remain inside the bag.
Tula, stop looking at me.
I'm just picturing you getting dressed up like a penguin for your wedding. Hold on, we still need the rice. I'll go to the kitchen and get it. Hello, grown-up. I've come to get the rice. Grown-up, this is a fantastic time to be innovative and make a new mackies with that rice. All right, there's only one way to resolve this. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3, go! Remember, it's the best set of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3, go! Come on, grown-up. You've still got an opportunity here. This is the deciding one. Scissors. 1, 2, 3, go! Maybe another time, grown-up. Don't worry about it. Now that we have some rice, we're going to put it inside the little bags while we go over the next step. We stick the bag with rice inside of a balloon. We cut the bag at the level of the string and we hide the little piece left over inside of the opening of the balloon. We stick the ball inside another balloon of the same color but in the opposite direction so that you can't see any openings.
I would rather make some rice pudding instead of using it for this.
Take it easy. We still have some rice left, but if you want, you can fill up the bag with sand.
Or with air. That's it.
And how do you plan on sticking that inside the balloon?
I'll blow them up as well.
Fantastic, Telmo. Now tell me how you plan on juggling.
Very easy. Here, Tula.
But it's not fun that way. It's just slow.
Well, then we'll just do it very slowly. Pass it to me, Tula. Hello, grown-up. Goodbye, grown-up.
Paquito.
We would really have to tame him.
Let's finish up the project. Let's go over the last part we have to do. We make little cuts along the edges of the balloon. We stick the ball inside of the balloon with holes, making sure not to break it, and that's it.
This is so fun. Life in the circus must be truly marvelous.
Imagine playing around the whole day.
Look, Tula, we could play with different types of balls.
Telmo, just leave Paquito alone.
Looks like a juggling ball, but with hair.
That's not funny, Telmo. Do you want me to turn you into a hamster?
You wouldn't dare do that.
How's the temperature of the water? Excellent.
A little bit of soap.
Telmo, that's oil!
Of course, that way Paquito will come out nice and soft.
Telmo, don't be ridiculous. We will bathe him by using the special shampoo for hamsters.
But why?
Because Paquito is a hamster?
That's if we get him this time.
Take it easy. I have everything under control. I bought this sponge.
But you spent your whole allowance on Paquito?
Yes, what's the problem? I want him to win the pet competition in school.
Dino will win. He's the sexiest pet in the world.
Telmo, stuffed animals aren't allowed to enter.
This competition is not fair.
Telmo, the time has come now. Paquito! That's how I like Paquito, to be very good. Paquito, don't start this. Just stay still. You're going to have a great time in the bath.
Is there a problem, Tula?
Not at all. Everything's under control.
Leave it to me. You just grab Paquito. Don't tell him anything about the bath. Make pretend.
You got it. Paquito, come look at this really soft bed I bought for you.
I've got you now. Whoa!
Telmo! Telmo, are you okay?
I already took a bath this morning. This Paquito's a little pig. He always does the same thing at bath time.
I've got him, Telmo. Let's make a pig sponge.
This little pig will be the cleanest pig in the whole world.
Let's start with the materials we're going to need. A pink sponge.
Different sizes of cork.
Markers.
Scissors.
White glue.
Clips.
And crazy eyes.
We could use a water hose to bathe Paquito.
What do you want to do? Flood the whole room?
Well, that way we'll at least get him a little wet. And if we use your soap, we won't only clean Paquito, the entire room will turn out super clean.
All right, but it's your job to dry the room.
I better not do that. I don't want Dino to get sick from so much water.
Let's get started with the directions for our project. We grab a pink bath sponge and we cut it into 2 round pieces, a big one for the body and a smaller one for the head. We get 7 corks, 2 small ones for the ears, 4 medium ones for the legs, and a big one for the snout. We cut the widest part of the big cork to make the snout.
Tula, we could present our little pig in the competition for the pets at school.
Telmo, you can only present animals that are real.
Well, then let's bring it to life. Yesterday I saw a movie in which some crazy doctor gave life to a monster.
That's impossible.
Believe me, he put some screws in his neck and then a lightning bolt brought him to life.
And you think you're putting some screws on our little pig will bring him back to life?
If Dr. Gronkenstein could do it, we could as well. Imagine it. We would come out on TV.
Telmo, we already came out on TV.
I know, Tula. Pretty girls always stop to ask for my autograph.
While Telmo is dreaming, let's look at the next step for our project. We draw 2 points on the cut piece of cork with a black marker. These will be the nostrils of his nose. We draw the hooves on the 4 medium corks. These will be the feet. Then we stick all the corks to the sponge with white glue. The snout and the ears will be on the small sponge, which will be the head, and the 4 feet on the big sponge. Be careful when you draw the hooves. Make sure they're all going the same way. Then we'll let it dry. Telmo, I have an idea.
I'm all ears, sister.
Let's try a tactic in order to fool Paquito.
Wonderful.
You just follow my lead. Telmo, look at what a pretty pig we're making.
It's the best pet in the world, and it just loves to be bathed.
It will be so clean that I'm sure he'll win the competition. Look, here he comes.
Tula, don't you feel like taking a bath with a little pig?
Of course, and since it's a sponge, I'll be able to rub myself with it and everything. We're gonna have a great time.
There's nothing better than a good bath to feel energized again.
Paquito!
Tula, I don't think your tactic really worked out.
That's what it seems. Oh well, let's go over the last part of our project. We open up 2 clips. We stick 1 clip halfway through the front part of the body and we insert the head on the projecting part of the clip. We cut a strip of sponge a little bit shorter than an opened up clip and we insert the clip into the middle of it, leaving a little piece outside in order to insert the body into. We coil it up to make it look like a pigtail and then we insert it on the back part of the body. We glue on 2 crazy eyes and we're finished with
isn't funny at all, Tula. Hello, grown-up.
What are you gonna do?
Paquito!
Grown-up, how'd you do that?
Grown-up, that is our little pig.
How do you manage to make Paquito always listen to you?
I have an idea. Grown-up, just follow my lead. Very good, Paquito. Now rub yourself with the sponge. It actually worked.
Leave it to me. Now dry yourself off with this towel. Well, at least I can present him clean at the competition.
Grown up, do you think Paquito will win? Come on, Tula, come out already.
No,
I'm sure Paquito is just fine. The veterinarian is very good.
I said no.
I would like to go too, but grown-up decided we should wait at home.
You liar, you hated Paquito. I'm sure you don't even care.
That is not true. Deep down inside, I care for him. Well, way deep down.
Hey.
Hey, it was just a joke. Don't get like that. I've got it, Tula. Why don't we make a project for Paquito?
Would you really do that?
Of course I would. Paquito's my mascot too, and I really care about him.
And what can we make for him?
Let me think about it. I know. Some crutches for a hamster. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Tula, it was a joke.
Well, it wasn't very funny.
All right. Let's make him a fantastic bouquet of flowers.
I think that's wonderful.
Let's look at the materials we're gonna use. Colored clay.
A rolling pin.
Latex.
A paintbrush.
Plastic knife.
I hope Paquito's all right. If not, I'll be sad.
But they just have to give him an injection. Dino would never get scared like that.
Doesn't go for you, though. The scandal you made in school when they gave us that checkup.
Because that nurse was looking at me funny. She wanted to give me this huge injection.
You exaggerate so much.
Don't you remember? Nobody in the class wanted to get that shot.
Well, it was a little big, to be honest, but it wasn't that big.
That nurse was an alien who came to find the secrets of Super Telmo.
Whatever you say, Telmo. Let's begin with the first thing we have to do. We get some green clay and we make it long and thin into a tube in order to make the stop. We use the rolling pin to roll out some of the red clay until it's in a rectangle. We do the same thing to the white clay. We place one piece on top of the other and we roll them together to make the bud of a flower. Can you imagine us as hamsters?
We'd play all day and eat seeds.
You're a super large Paquito. Are you hungry, you big Paquito? Let me see what I have here. A giant sunflower seed. Yum, 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 yum. Telmo, what if Paquito finds a girlfriend in the clinic?
We would call her Dina.
Dina? Don't you think Dinah would be upset?
Without a doubt. She could be Dino's friend and she could protect him from Paquito.
And if Dino had a girlfriend, would you name her Paquita?
Tula, come on. Her name would be Super Dina.
We should decide this while we go over the next step in the project. We stick the stalk inside of the bud, smashing it a little bit so that both pieces stick together. We roll out a piece of green clay with the rolling pin and we cut out a triangle with the knife. We wrap the bases of the bud with the green triangle.
Look, Tula, I'm operating on Paquito.
Telmo, that's not funny.
Great Dr. Telmo, hamster specialist, opens up his patients in an operation that means life or death.
Telmo, that's enough. They just gave Paquito a shot.
What if there are complications?
Is that why grown-ups didn't want us to go with him?
Tula, it's best that we prepare ourselves for the worst. Maybe they have shaved Paquito.
I don't want that. Paquito is fine. I can feel it. Would you like it if I said that about Dino?
Don't you stick Dino in this.
I just want to help you. I just want to prepare you for the day when Dino doesn't have any hair. Come on, Telmo. Wasn't that serious?
Of course it was. I can't stand the idea of something happening to Dino.
What do you want to happen to him?
Dino is fantastic. He's like no other. I know nothing can happen to him.
Well, then come down because we need to finish our flower project.
Well, alright, Tula, I'll forget this time. But don't insinuate that again.
All right, Telmo, but you don't have to get like that. It was just a little joke.
You know when it comes to Dino, I'm sensitive. I love him a whole bunch.
And you know I feel the same way about Paquito. It's the same thing with me and Paquito. It's the same thing with me and Paquito.
Tula, what if we head down to the vet's office and rescue Paquito?
But Grona must be on his way back already.
We don't know that. Maybe he went to the pet shop to buy another Paquito.
You've got a point. Let's initiate Operation Save Our Paquito.
Dino is coming with us. We need all the help we can get.
That's a good idea. I'll take the calculator and a ruler and a pencil.
I'll take my super cape, the markers, the game magazine, the sandwich we have as a snack.
Telmo, do you have the keys to the house?
No, I thought you had them. This was the shortest rescue mission in history.
Well then, let's go over the last part of our project. We create 2 leaves with green clay and we stick them to the stalk. We glaze the flower with latex or glaze so that it hardens and it doesn't break. Once the latex is dry, we can bring all the flowers together and make a pretty bouquet. Grown up, where's Paquito?
Come on, grown-up, tell us where Paquito is.
Don't do this to us, grown up.
Tell us that Paquito still has hair.
Paquito! We miss you so much, including Telmo.
Okay, all right, just a little bit. It's not like I missed him that much.
Look, Paquito, we made these flowers for you.
Aren't they wonderful?
Paquito!
No doubt about it, this is our Paquito.
Grown up, was Paquito well behaved?
I'm so sleepy. I stayed up really late studying.
Do you have an exam?
Yes, in math, and the teacher always suspends me.
Well, you haven't seen my language teacher.
What project are we doing today?
Let's see. Here it is, balloon.
A balloon like the ones you blow up?
No, the ones that are used for flying.
That's complicated. Why don't we do the taxi one again?
Telmo, if it says balloon, we do balloon.
Well, let's make a balloon. How do we start? What does the script say?
As always, you need to improvise.
Well, then we have to make up a story that will go along with the balloon. I've got it. Give me 10 seconds and then come back to the room.
You got it.
This time I'm going to do it. On 1, on 2, and on 3. I need some bigger wings and more speed. I'll run and jump. On 1, on 2, and on 3. Yeah!
What's the matter, Telmo? You fall down?
I'm trying to fly like birds do. I've been watching how they do it. There's just no way.
Telmo, we're not made for flying. We don't have wings or feathers.
I would really love to fly.
But you can do that. For example, in a plane, a helicopter, a balloon.
A balloon, a balloon! How exciting!
All right then, the project for today shall be to make a balloon.
And will it fly?
Of course it will. Without help of others, let's look at the materials we need.
A balloon!
Colored paper.
A yogurt.
Plastic paint.
That's
Wire.
white glue.
Paintbrush.
Scissors.
Now let's get started. We blow up a balloon to the size of a coconut. We cut strips of colored paper. We use the glue to stick them to the balloon, sticking them on top of each other until the whole balloon is covered up. Then we let it dry.
I'm blowing it up now. We just need one.
Yes, I know that. One is enough. Telmo, be careful. It's going to pop. I don't know why I tell him that. He never listens.
Just a little bit more.
Shall we use mine?
Well, all right.
Don't laugh, Telmo. Poor Paquito. He got really scared by that.
Well, he's left us with no balloon.
Let's blow up a few of them in order to have backup. In the meantime, I'll explain the second part of the project. We empty and clean a yogurt cup to make the basket for a balloon. We put clear glue on the outside part and we stick on the flat sticks, one next to the other, covering the entire cup. Then we let it dry. We paint the little sticks and the rest of the cup with brown plastic paint, covering it completely. Since we only need the cup, I'm going to eat the yogurt because I had very little breakfast today.
And I won't have any? That's not fair.
Let's leave it up to chance. The one who picks a small stick loses. You cut them and I'll pick.
Yeah, just like in the movies. The other day I saw this one about this plane that was about to crash. There was one parachute missing, so the passengers decided to do the shortest stick contest.
The one who got the shortest stick had to stay on the plane?
Yeah, flying the plane so that the others would have to jump.
How scary!
So then the pilot, like a hero, loses on purpose and then sacrifices himself to save the others. Tula, which one will you pick?
This one. No, this one. Yeah, this one.
Are you sure? If you're wrong, you won't get any yogurt.
All right, then this one.
All right, grab it. You won. You can eat the yogurt.
That's great. I thought I lost. Telmo, I'll give you half. I wasn't as hungry as I thought.
Thank you. This is so good.
While you eat the yogurt, let's look at the last part of the project. We make a little cut in the balloon to deflate it, and then we take it off very carefully. We cut the inside part of the paper balloon and try to make it look like a real one. We cut 4 pieces of wire the same length. We stick one end of the wires inside of the basket with tape, and we stick the others to the inside of the balloon. Then we hang one wire on top part of the balloon so we can hang it up.
Let's play the Brave Prince game. Dino will be the prince who rescues the princess from the evil witch's castle.
And who will be the princess? I don't fit inside the balloon.
We already have our princess. Now we need to find a castle with a very high tower. The bookcase. No, that's too high. The computer screen. No, it could break.
Why don't we make the chair the castle and the back of it the tower?
Awesome! Tula, you can be the evil witch. Dino, don't make any noise because we're getting near the castle and we could wake up the witch.
You will never be able to free the princess! I will send you lightning and thunderstorms!
Nobody has ever defeated my Dino Prince. Hurry up, princess, get in the balloon! It's too late, you evil witch. We've gotten away. Bravo, Dino, you did it! How do you think it turned out?
Very well.
I think the rescue scene could be much better.
Yeah, we could have added a few special effects.
What a drag.
Yes, with this weather, we'll never be able to go skiing.
Why is it so hot?
I don't know, it's so weird.
Who knows? Maybe there's a winter god and he's on vacation.
Well, if it doesn't snow this year, we're staying home.
And I wanted to go skiing.
Yeah, it's so much fun. You don't know how much I laughed every time you fell last year.
But I'm the best skier in the world.
Of course, you had your superpowers frozen that day.
You noticed? So if you knew, why didn't you help me?
Can you imagine what'll happen if it's in the snow?
That can't happen. Let's build a snow machine.
Yes!
Tula, you know how to build one, don't you?
No, I thought you knew how.
What a drag. We won't be able to go snow skiing or have a snowball fight or make snow angels nor snowmen.
That's it! We'll create our very own snowman!
Have you figured out how to build a snow machine?
No, man. We're gonna make paper figurines.
No.
What do you mean by no?
Tula, it's much more fun to make them out of snow.
But there's no snow. What's more, these figures won't melt in the heat.
That's true. I hadn't thought of that.
Then let's start with the materials we're going to need.
Colored paper.
Scissors.
Paper cutter.
Toothpicks.
A pen.
And white glue.
And why don't we make a giant ski slope?
Telmo, the paper can't hold up your weight.
What do you mean? Are you calling me fat?
Telmo, do you know the joke about ducks?
No.
Okay, why do ducks have webbed feet? To put out fires. And why do elephants have flat feet? To put out the burning ducks. I see you like my joke.
Listen to this one. Two lambs are playing soccer. One kicks the ball really far, and the other one says, "You go." And you know what the other one says? "You too."
It's better if we start with the first step of our arts and crafts. Take out the colored paper and cut it in half-inch lengthwise strips. Take 2 white strips, and with the help of toothpicks, we add a drop of glue to the glue strips on each side.
Tula, I have an idea.
Tell me.
Why don't we ask Grown Up to help us cut the paper with the paper cutter?
I think that's great.
Grown
Up!
Where could he be?
I don't know. Maybe he's not feeling well.
What do you think if we go look for him?
Okay.
Grown
Up! Grown Up, are you feeling well?
We were calling you, but you weren't answering us.
Grown Up, what are you doing?
You're not gonna learn how to ski without snow.
Come on, Grown Up, everything's all right. We need your help.
Look, Grown Up, we need to cut thin, equal strips and thought that you could help us cut them with the paper cutter.
But it's not too complicated.
Where's he going?
Well, maybe it's a lot more difficult than we thought. Oh my!
Spectacular!
Grown Up surprises me more every day.
I have to ask him to teach me his superpowers.
Come on, let's glue the strips.
And meanwhile, let's go over the second step of our project.
Take the pen, place it at the end of the strip, and begin rolling it until the strip is completely rolled up around the pen. We hold the spiral tightly with our fingers while we carefully remove the pen. We put a drop of glue at the end of the strip and glue it while pressing the spiral. If you want a bigger spiral before placing the glue, let go of your fingers and let the spiral open.
Tula, did you know that monsters live in the snow?
That's impossible.
It's true. The Yeti, which is an enormous monster covered with hair and eats people.
Who told you that?
That's the least of it. We have to prepare for the next time we go to the snow just in case we run into him.
Telmo, monsters don't exist.
Think what you like, but I will be taking Dino just in case.
So he can confront the Yeti?
Exactly. Super Dino against the Yeti. I'm sure he'll give him such a thrashing that he'll never bother anyone else.
Haven't you thought that it could be the other way around?
That's impossible. Dino is a super fighter. I taught him myself. Did you know that? Dino is capable of landing thousands of hits at the speed of light.
Poor Yeti. Maybe he feels all alone and he only wants a friend.
I'd rather not confirm that.
I think it's best that we should go over the last steps of our arts and crafts. We make 3 white spirals for the body of the snowman and glue them together. For the hat, a black spiral conforming it in a square fashion, plus a strip with a curled end. For the nose, an orange spiral in the form of a triangle. And for the scarf, 2 spirals made up of red and green strips, also in the form of a triangle. We glue each object in its place with Elmer's glue and with the help of a toothpick. It came out wonderful!
Yes. But I'd prefer it if it snowed.
Taquito?
Snow? Snow!
It's wonderful! Let's go tell Grown-Up! Grown-Up, it's snowing!
If Yeti shows up, you'll defend us, right?